have more influence and authority in how Ghana is governed. The chair. Let me be quick to add that the bone of contention here is the phrase playing a larger role in governance and not taking over governance. As our opponents here may be tempted to conclude, once again, my team and I affirm the motion. Based on the advanced undisputed argument, we are going to expound. Now to my first argument, colonial legacy. The chair. Chiefs are still seen as embodying governmental authority because of the legacy of colonial indirect rule system, where chiefs were a major element in the colonial government, both at local level as native authority and in central institutions such as Joint Provincial Council. As Lord Lugard, the architect of indirect rule, noted, and I quote, traditional authorities are the backbone of the native administration. Unquote. Lugard, 1922. Esteemed judges, chiefs played a larger role in implementing colonial policies and programs, which led to the significant developments in the Gold Coast, including the construction of the Accra-Kumasi railway lines, the Takrady Harbour, and the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. The appointment of Nanase Oforiatta I to the Executive Council in 1942, as noted by historian Emmanuel Champo, marked a significant turning point in the recognition of the importance of chiefs in governance. At Champo, 2011. This legacy demonstrates that traditional leadership can collaborate with modern institutions to drive development, as noted by Kwame Nkrumah, and I quote, the traditional institutions of our people are not mere relics of the past, but a living force that can be honored for the development of our country. Unquote. Nkrumah, 1964. Now to my second argument, traditional leadership as complementary governance structure. The chair. When traditional leadership play a larger role in the governance of Ghana, it will serve as a complementary governance structure and provide grassroots governance that suit the demands and needs of rural. Traditional leaders in Ghana possess a legacy of wisdom and experience gained through generational knowledge, which is a recipe for stability and continuity in governance. As we know, Ghanaian author Ayekwe Ama once said, and I quote, traditional leaders are the custodians of our collective memory, and their wisdom is a treasure trove of knowledge, unquote. Ama, 1979. This wealth of experience will enable them to approach governance with long-term perspectives, prioritizing the well-being of their people. The chair, the Nkoswohini of Dumesia in the Buni region, Nana Ayebia Fujina, recently demonstrated how traditional leaders can use their wisdom and long-term thinking to bring development to their areas of jurisdiction. The chair, this is what just one chief can do to his community, and we dare not keep such visionary leaders from the governance of Ghana. Now to our final argument, economic growth and development. The chair, traditional leaders have the authority to create economic opportunities, fostering job creation and improve livelihood. The Asante Hene, Otofo Osei II, has been instrumental in establishing the Asante Development Fund, which has attracted both local and foreign investment and created jobs in the Ashanti region for millions of people. Similarly, the paramount chief of Achim Ebwakwa traditional area, Ochihine Osajifo Amotia of Repeni II, has implemented the Oshiman Development Fund to support small-scale businesses and farmers, according to a study by the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GEMPA. Traditional leaders have contributed significantly to local economic development, with 70% of their respondents citing job creation as key benefits. GEMPA 2019. The chair, by empowering traditional leaders, Ghana can tap into their entrepreneurial spirit to unlock economic growth and development. Now, rebuttals. The chair, my opponents made mention of conflict of interest. The chair, let me tell my opponents that traditional leadership is biblical. That is why we call God King of Kings and not President of Presidents. Again, they also made mention of chiefs as symbols of unity. So playing a role in governance could break down board of unity. This argument is without merit. I want to curate that by saying playing a role in governance does not necessarily equate to partisan politics. Their involvement can rather strengthen unity by ensuring that diverse perspectives are addressed. So that argument is flawed. The chair, panel of judges, considering the sound and logical arguments we have raised, we hope we have you on our side. Thank you.